Hi! If you can hear me over the sound of the ceiling fans, the cicadas, and the waterfall feature, here we are on my patio. We're talking about the things that I bring for almost every single trip that I take, the things that have been tried and true and worked for me and still fit with all my clothes and so forth in a carry-on bag only. So let's talk about it. First of all, some of you know I'm getting ready to take a trip. My husband and I are going to Italy. We're going to be in the Amalfi Coast primarily soon, and I'm gathering up all my things, my travel things, and I mentioned it in another video that we were going, and I had a lot of questions on, do you do your own trip planning, you know, blah blah blah, what type of things do you bring, la la. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to jump on because I'm gathering the stuff anyway, because I'm really starting the process of making sure I can find everything after our move. Things got in weird places. I used to know exactly where to look for them, not so much anymore. We're working on it. I did get my linen closet all figured out lately, so that's good. We're getting there. But I did find all of my things, and I wanted to share them with you. First off, we do our own trip planning. What I do every single time, and it's a process, but I enjoy it, and I like having the trip catered to exactly what we like to do and how we like to vacation. So I don't mind putting in the time and the effort, and I have the time to do it usually. So that's what I do. And the books that I use almost always are the Fodor's brand, Fodor's Travel, and I have a whole plethora of these from all the different trips we've taken. And to me, I've tried other ones. I've tried Frommer's, I've tried Moon, I've tried all the different kinds of things. They also are very good, but for whatever reason, these always seem to be the one that works the best, and the things I get the most tips and things about the different areas that we go to. They won me over when many years ago, 25 years ago to be exact, on our 10th anniversary, we took a trip to Maui, and the book told me this little tip if you go past the parking lot, there's a tiny little gate, go past the cows and follow the path, trust me, go. And so we did, we took that little tip. There's no way we would have known how to do that before, you know, where that was. And it went up this gorgeous waterfall. It was the most breathtaking, most wonderful part of our trip. We loved it. So that happened because of a tip in one of these books. So I just read the book top to bottom. I get out a map. I just sort of map it, try to figure out, I go to Google and, you know, how many miles between here and there, whatever. We always rent a car. We always drive ourselves. So that's how I do it. So these books are everything. And then I always take it with me too, or at least copy some pages, that kind of thing. So very handy to have. So we're starting there. That's the trip planning part. Study the book, go to Google, go to TripAdvisor, go everywhere you want online to just kind of get ideas and thoughts on what people have liked and what they haven't. Okay, this is going to be in no particular order of my things, so I'm just going to go ahead and start through the table here in front of me. First of all, definitely want to have water with me, walking around, traveling around, touring things. It will be hot where we are. If you're, you know, traveling to a place that's beachy, whatever, it's good to have water. I know in Italy there are many little towns that they have water, public water just coming out of a fountain thing that you can fill your water up. Gorgeous, fresh, clean water. So I always bring some sort of a canteen type of a thing. This has worked really well for me. I love this color. It's one of the newer colors. It's the Hydro Flask, and it's a great size, and it has the flip-up straw. Let's right back down again. It is watertight. It's got the handle if you want to put it on the side of a backpack or any kind of bag you're using. Absolutely adore it. It comes in many colors. It's a great size. Your water stays cold forever. So really highly recommend bringing that kind of a thing. I bring it empty through security and then fill it up at the airport. They always have, at least ours do, most airports have the water that you can, the fresh filtered water that you can then fill your water bottle up. So you don't have to buy one of those very expensive, you know, throwaway bottles of water to get on your flight if you want water on your flight. So there's that. Love it. Okay. My passport cover. I have used this time and time again. Love it to pieces. It's not the kind that opens like a book, which I kind of like because I think things are more secure. The passport just slips right into this little pouch here. So it's easy to grab, easy to get to. Whenever you need to show it to the guy, you know, just you show it to him, but you don't have to give him your whole thing, you know, with other stuff in it, which I like that. I don't want to hand him my entire pouch. In here, we have different like card slots. I have my COVID immunization, I have my global entry traveler's card, so we can go skip that whole line thing a lot and go to the global entry thing. I can put cash, I can put my driver's license, anything else that I possibly need can slip right in here. So it works as like a travel wallet and a passport cover all in one. Slim, love it. So there's that. Perfume atomizers. I got this set of 3, and I just refilled them with 4, set of 3. This is 4. I got this set of 4. Yeah, I just have 4 different scents in them. Easy to fill. Throw them in my little travel bag thing. Good to go. I didn't bring out my travel bag. It's a clear zipper topped thing. You know, you can use the gallon size bag in the U.S., whatever. That's a mess. I don't like it. This thing fits so much more in it, so I will link that down below. It's just a clear, kind of squared off bag. Love it. So I throw 1 or 2 of these in, and I'm good to go for my perfume or scent throughout the entire trip. They're super easy. They're super small. I just remember what scent it is by the color, but you can sniff it and tell. Very handy to have. If you've never tried these before, this type of thing, super simple to fill. Go for it. This actually lives next to my bed. I use this every single night. It's this tiny little compact thing. It comes with a cord too, but I didn't go behind my bedside table to, undo it for this. But it has a cord that goes with it. This is the most compact, wonderful thing. You just pull it right out like this. If you have an iPhone or iPods, which I have, earpods, those kind of thing, your earpods go here. You just lay it on there and it automatically charges them. This pops up for my iWatch, whatever it's called, my Apple Watch. Just plop that right on there. It's charging throughout the night, and my phone goes here and it charges throughout the night. This just lays flat up against, right next to my bedside on the bedside table. Handy. It's there every single night. I use this every night, and then for travel, it's just so perfect. I mean, come on. How simple is that? And everything is charged just with 1 plug-in. Fantastic. And speaking of plugins, we're going to Italy, and Italy is more the South Europe kind of a thing with Chile and Uruguay and all those places. It's not your average European connection. So I use this. I got one for my husband also. It has the 2 different plugs for our things and 2 USB charging ports too. So handy. We each have one. Nice. Now these I use on the regular also, but they're perfect for travel. It's a set of 3, but this is the one that's going to be going with me. It's got a face lotion that I love, and you can just fill it up. You just unscrew the top, fill up the container with the lotion or whatever it is you need, and this pops open. It's one of these where you just squirt like that, and the perfect amount comes right out the top. So you don't have to worry about it spilling all over the place or anything. You just get this perfect amount. You're not sticking your finger. That's what I love about it on the regular basis. You're not sticking your finger in a pot of stuff. So anytime you have any cream in a pot or whatever, put them in one of these. It's so much nicer. It keeps it so much more sanitary, and it's not spilling, and you're not sticking your finger in it and getting it under your fingernails. I love these. I love them, and perfect for travel also. Set of 3. Speaking of makeup and that type of a thing, there is a travel mirror that I use that is, again, thin, easy. Many times you'll go to a place that doesn't have a mirror. So I'll show you what it looks like here. There are different colors, choices, and how you can configure it and so forth. But this thing has been very, very handy. You can and it's got the different lights. So yeah, it's just perfect, and it's easy to use. You can see what you're looking at. Yeah, you can get your makeup done, and it doesn't take up much room at all. And then there's also this little one I have for my bag. Perfect. So you've got a magnifying side, and you have the regular side. Tiny. Sometimes I don't even bring the big one. I just use the little one. Again, these come in many different colors. Highly recommend them. Easy to slip in your bag. You're good to go. You can always be picking that eyelash out of your eye wherever you are. Now, different pouches. I love to pack with different pouches, and many times there will be something that's a little bit wet. Either I washed something out and it hasn't completely dried till we go to the next place and I need to stick it back in my suitcase, or it's a wet swimsuit, it's not quite dry, whatever. So it's very handy to have different kinds of pouches that are waterproof. This one from Loft happens to be on sale right now for like $12. So it's a very nice size, as you can tell. It's a good size pouch. cute, love it. Wanted to mention that since it is on sale. This is the brand that I normally use, and they were having a big sale. It's the Aloha brand. So I just got these yesterday. I'm excited to use them. These are that material that's kind of plasticky, sort of. It's a coated Tyvek. It's what it is. So it's a wet dry type of a bag. And I have several of these 2 new sizes. Just the other day, they finally came in the mail. So they'll be perfect for swimsuit, whatever. Love it. Keeps things organized in your bag also. Now, this is something that's just sort of a personal thing, whether you like that type of thing or not. But this is a fan. And you can have it with you on the plane if that little thing isn't, going for you enough, and you're just boiling, waiting for the plane to get going, whatever. If you're in the airport and you're just hot, if you want to have this by your bedside, which is kind of what I do, you can have it plugged in all night long. If you want to have some air blowing on you in the bed, as you're getting ready in the morning, you get out of the shower, you're hot, whatever, it's perfect. You can just stand there and hold it like this. It can be with you, like I say, on the plane. You can organize it and put it in different levels and areas and, whatever you want to do. So it's just very, very handy, simple. Love it. And I like to have a fan on at night. So to me, that's kind of a godsend and helps me sleep. Bringing medications and vitamins with you on a trip. I always have I have more things like supplements that I bring and use on a daily basis than I do anything that's, prescription. But I like the way this one's organized. This little container, it's secure because it's got this snap, very secure. We have these large compartments. And instead of doing the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, what I'll do is put one vitamin here, one supplement there, and then I just grab each day what I need that day. And these are larger for larger capsules or whatever. You could also put jewelry in here. I've done this before with earrings and necklaces. It's fabulous to organize those too. Like I say, it's very secure, very, very handy to have. And for some reason, I always choose green, as you'll notice, because I do fill a mirror too. Whenever I'm on a trip, we always seem to do something that I'm worried that I will drop my phone somewhere. When we were in France a couple years ago, we did a hot air balloon ride, and I got one of these to fit the phone that I had at the time. So it was attached, I think that one was attached around my neck. This, I got a lanyard one. So to find one that fits the phone that you have at the time, this is good because it's got this charging thing. I can easily charge my phone on my little thing. Once my phone's in here, I can just pop it on there and it charges perfectly. But I've got the wristlet. We'll be doing a boat trip around the island of Capri and all that stuff. I'm going to be taking a ton of pictures, and I can just see a wave hitting in my phone going over the edge. That would be my luck. So I feel so much better having this on my wrist. It's so much easier to deal with, and very happy to have something that fits my phone, works well, can, kind of keeps things protected and charges, and it's attached to me. So this was very important for me to get for this trip, because I know that I'll have my phone out everywhere. I will be taking so many pictures and videos. I just already know that it's going to be stunning. So hopefully that's the case, and I will be taking a bunch of pictures, and I want to make sure that my phone doesn't fall or whatever. So I'm happy to have that. Now this is a neat little device. This goes in our little carry-on things. Well, our carry-on bag goes up over, but we have a little bag that goes in the seat in front of us. So my husband and I have one of these. This is the handiest thing. I'll try to show pictures of what it does and stuff. But basically, we've got this wonderful little thing. You stick your phone in here. Okay, let's pretend this is my phone. All right, you stick your phone in like that. Okay, and so you can make this sit on the table in front of you to watch it, like a tray table while you're in the airplane, flying there. You can do that. It is angled back that way. It works for so many things. This then comes down to make a clip. You can clip this onto the tray table, and so it's sticking up, and you can watch it that way. You can click to the top of the tray table. You can pull it down and almost make it seem like a selfie stick. I mean, it's like you can hold it out and, if you want to use it that way. So many things you can use this for, and your phone just pops right out. You can move it this way, that way, whatever way you want. And then you just fold it right back up. Flip it in a pocket. You've got it You got a little nice stand for you wherever you go. Love it. So to the beach. This is a handy bag, a very handy bag, because anytime you're going, especially to a beach or a beachy place, it doesn't even have to be a beach. It's great for any kind of travel, but it's a large bag that fits flat in the bottom of your suitcase. So it really takes up very little to no room, but it's there for you to use for anything, for shopping excursions, or like I say, to go to the beach. It is hand woven. This is the original traveler's bag by Hat Attack. It's got the little snap here. It's lined in the inside also. You've got a pocket in there, and it folds flat, like I say, and it's a large size. So you can go anywhere. You can just run around shopping, throw things in here, have your water bottle, whatever you need. Go to the beach area. You can have your travel guide. You can have a towel for the beach, whatever. It's perfect. Now here's the greatest part about it. It's called Hat Attack is the brand. If you've never seen this before, this is, I believe, where they started. It's hand woven, by the way. You can put your hat in here for walking around. You just plop this in like this. So as you're traveling, as you're walking around, you're heading to the beach, you don't want your hat on. How cool is that? It's just so handy. You could also have your towel rolled up, extra clothing, whatever you want to have attached in here. You're just gonna roll it up and stick it there and it stays. A yoga mat, it would be fantastic for that. So, love it. Can't say enough about it. It's so handy to have. And like I say, you just put it flat in the bottom of your suitcase and it takes up very little room. So that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. You could use that as your carry-on, whatever you like, but it's a very handy thing. Okay, let's talk travel hats. This is the same hat, basically. This is the one I bought, had to have been 10 years ago. I have used this for every trip, all the time, constantly. I love this hat. It's still in amazing shape. It's floppier for sure, but it's still kept its shape quite well. It goes everywhere with me. This thing has been soaked. I got this absolutely drenched in Tahiti. It has been then rolled up wet in my bag all the way back on the plane from there. Yeah, crazy. So this is what it starts out looking like when it's new. They're hand woven in Ecuador. They are meant to be packable. They're meant to be smashable. You can scrunch it, you can roll it, you can smash it up, you can put things in there and stick it in your suitcase, and it looks amazing for so many years. Now this one, like I say, has been through everything with me. I still love it. It's the hat I grab anytime we're running out to the farmer's market or wherever we're going. This is the one I get. But I thought, you know what? I don't want to be without another one. So in case they ever stop making them, which I don't think that they will, I wanted to have another one. So I got another one, a brand new one, because I like them that much. It's worth it. They're not inexpensive, but they're not horrifically expensive either. A little over 100, I believe. So good. They come in the different sizes. My size is 56. Love them. Love them. Adorable. Yeah. I won't go anywhere without that hat. So while on the plane, if I'm trying to get any type of sleep whatsoever, and hopefully I will be able to because we're leaving in the evening and we get there first thing in the morning, I always bring this eye thing. I've had others, but this one works the best for me. As you can sort of see, it's got these indented areas where your eyeballs go. So you can still blink. You don't feel like there's anything smashing up against your eyelashes. These are so soft and cushiony and like memory foamy. Oh my gosh, it's heavenly. And this, because this really covers such a wonderful, it's not flat, it's since you have that little indent, it covers completely. You don't have little bits of light coming through. So comfortable. Perfect. It's like a hug for your head, and it helps you fall asleep. So I love this, absolutely adore it. This doesn't get stuck on your hair or anything weird. Very comfortable. I love this. I love this. So I wanted to make sure that you knew about that also. And then my very absolute perfect all-time favorite neck pillow thing. This is called the turtle wrap. It's kind of got a hard thing here. It's the weirdest thing, and then it's like a scarf, okay, with Velcro. They come in different colors. It seems odd, and maybe it is a little bit odd because it's different from what normally, you know, a person uses. It's not that pillow thing. So here we go. Let's see if I can show you. My hair up. Okay. You find where you want to put your chin. Like if you want to go to the side, you can just do one of those. Or if you want to just in front, I tend to do that. So you just do that and you wrap this around however tight you want it. And it kind of looks like you're wearing a scarf too. It doesn't look like one of those pillows. And then this, it's soft, super soft. It keeps your chin from flopping down. And I'm telling you, is the best thing I've ever used in my life. And this has been with me for over 10 years. Feel like it. Not positive about that, but for many, many trips. So I've used the heck out of this. This is washable. You can take the innards out and wash it. So yes. So those are the things that I use almost on every single trip, all the time. They go with me. It seems like a lot of stuff, but it all fits beautifully in the bag that I put, in front of me, where your feet are under the seat in front of you. That plus a travel pillow, plus a book, plus my wallet. It all fits in there beautifully, and I have everything I need, which is fantastic. It makes every trip better because you've just got everything at the ready and everything is easy, compact, and fun. It makes the trip a lot more fun, in my opinion. So these are my favorites. I wanted to share them with you. I need to start figuring out what I'm packing sometime soon and what I need to wash and all that kind of stuff because, I need to plan that. If I can, I will try to show a video of what I'm packing and how I've packed what I'm bringing in my suitcase. If I can get that done before we have to leave, I will definitely do that. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to try to answer them for you, and I'll see you later. Bye.